Okay. Hi.
Hello?
We're wearing Star Wars shirts, not Star Trek. I have Star Trek shirts, and he used to have
them, but
he used to have them. He was like the biggest Star Wars fan when he was like
Star Trek
a Star Trek fan when he was like 1, 2, 3 years old. But he's for some reason he just doesn't really like it.
I don't dislike it.
Well, he outgrew all the clothes that he had, so
yeah. So I mean, I can't like it
So
anymore.
you can't
unless
like
I have
it
clothes.
yeah.
I mean,
so anyways, we were just discussing Star Wars. We're both wearing Star Wars shirts. Mine actually says Star Wars, whereas his you have to actually look because it has.
Oh, there's a Millennium Falcon, TIE Fighters, the Death Star.
Yeah.
Wait, what is that? Oh, it's on the Death Star. That's a Death Star.
Kinda.
Is there an AT-AT?
Yeah. You actually have to look at it to determine whether or not.
Yeah, but it looks cooler than just Star Wars. Oh, there's some random stuff.
I've got
this like.
I've got a snow speeder. I got. Oh look! I've got an AT-AT.
See, if someone didn't know what Star Wars was or that existed, they would pick my shirt being the coolest. Like, I mean, they're like, what is that? It's just a Star Wars?
I don't think so.
But
anyways,
look at this. It's like, oh, that looks nice.
We're going to talk about the movies.
Okay.
We're not really going to review them. We're just going to say what we like and we don't like. And
then at the end, we'll rank them.
We'll rank them.
Yeah.
Worst to first or first. Yeah,
worst to first. Worst to best.
Worst to best. Worst to first.
First to worst.
First to
no, opposite.
Like that. Oh,
opposite.
I'm going to shut this door because it really irritates Jada.
Yeah, it does.
Alright. Okay.
We get better audio when it's shut.
Okay, maybe we do.
Yeah.
Test.
Boop, 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 boop.
Okay, test.
Okay.
Alright, so anyways, in my mind, the first movie obviously is Star Wars, but it isn't.
No, it's a Phantom Menace. We're talking chronologically.
Yes, we're going to talk numerically.
And we'll start with pros and then
we're not going to talk chronologically because the first movie released was Star Wars.
We're talking chronologically in the Star Wars universe.
Number 1, Phantom Menace.
Yes.
What was good about the Phantom Menace?
The only thing that I got is when Darth Maul, Obi-Wan, and Qui-Gon, when they're fighting, Duel of the Fates, that music stuff. That's really cool.
Yeah, the fight between Darth Maul and it took 2 Jedis. Although when it came down to it, Darth Maul killed the Master and then the stupid Padawan.
Hey.
Cut him in half.
Wait, hold up. Obi-Wan did to Darth Maul what Anakin tried to do to Obi-Wan. I just realized that. He jumped over and flipped up and then cut him in half. That's what Anakin was trying to do, but Obi-Wan countered it. Wait. Oh, my mind just got blown.
Yeah.
Dang.
Which, and I know we're getting ahead of ourselves, but really, I have the high ground. Darth Maul had the high ground.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan was hanging in a pit.
I mean, the high ground is a point of view.
Yeah, I don't think
Obi-Wan always says that.
Anyways, that was the best part, is that fight between
yeah, by far.
Jedis.
That was actually really cool. That'd be one of my favorite lightsaber battles, honestly.
Alright, bad things about the Phantom Menace.
Oh, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Well, let's just put it this way. Jar Jar.
Jar Jar. Young Anakin.
Young Anakin. Let's spin. That's always a good thing.
Let's try spinning. That's a good trick. Now this is pod racing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my mind, Anakin was too young.
Yeah.
Anakin should have been older.
I mean, the relationship with Padme was pretty creepy.
Yeah, it's
She
weird.
was like 5 or 6 years older than him or something.
Oh, she was more than that.
Yeah, I don't know. She seemed like almost an adult or something.
Yeah.
He was like
See, that whole thing didn't make sense.
No, she was like...
I don't know why, because Anakin was supposed to be too old to train, but he was still a punk kid.
Yeah.
And he was a punk kid. So that was bad. Anakin, Jar Jar, Gungans.
It's not like Gungans. Oh,
yeah.
Bossnass. Yeah.
Yeah, Gungans. That was bad.
Story-wise, I mean, they started out on like a diplomatic meeting and stuff. It was all about a trade federation. That was kind of boring. That was a little bit of a drag. It's not really a war. It's more of
the movie basically sucked.
Yeah.
Until the battle between Darth Maul and Obi-Wan.
I mean, it had pretty good CGI. It was basically the Wakandan battle, actually. Wait, they had like the force field and
everything. Well, they did. It was Wakandan battle.
Yeah, and then it also took elements of the.
Okay, wrong movie. All right.
Okay.
So, staying on track here, we've determined that there was only one good thing about the Phantom Menace, and mostly bad. Mostly bad.
Mostly bad, but that was cool. And
I mean, there were some nice
John
scenery
Williams
stuff.
is great. Yeah, the CGI was like alright, good.
Scenery and stuff.
Yeah.
So we'll move on to the next one, which was
Ooh, Attack of the Clones.
Attack of the Clones. What was bad?
What was
Jar
bad?
Jar?
Jar Jar. He wasn't in it very much. What was good?
Thankfully.
Less Jar Jar screen time.
Good, less Jar Jar. Okay. Good was less Jar Jar.
What was bad?
More Anakin.
More Anakin. The awful romance between Anakin and Padme.
Yeah.
I hate sand. It's coarse, rough, and irritating. Not like
Yes.
here. Everything's so smooth. Yeah, that was creepy. I didn't like that.
Yeah. So, what was good?
The battle in the arena was pretty cool.
Battle in the Arena.
Yeah.
That was good. Battle
was
in the
good.
Arena. And then the battle that continued on afterwards when the clones showed up.
Mhm.
And,
And Yoda versus Dooku was okay. It was pretty cool. Well, the absorbing the Force lightning, that was cool. And then it was kind of funny though when he was actually doing his lightsaber stuff. He was just like jumping all around. I'm not sure if that was a pro really. The first part of the
thing
fight
was
pro.
good. I thought the whole
Yeah.
fight until the end. Dooku doesn't make a lot of sense, but that's okay.
No.
So
No, you can't insult Dooku. He's
it was
Christopher
better.
Lee.
I'm gonna say it was better than one,
Better than one.
mostly because there was
Less Jar Jar, no young Anakin.
and no young Anakin. So, but there was Anakin.
There was Anakin. That
Right.
romance stuff was pretty bad. This was actually my favorite Star Wars. This is not a good Star Wars movie. This is my favorite Star Wars movie when I was a kid. I would watch this movie like multiple times a day. It seemed like it was an obsession, really. So
It's sad, really, when you think about it. That's Jaden's life. It's a sad life.
it kind of is. No, but the nostalgia factor bumps it up a little bit for me. But yeah, it was not a good movie. Seeing it again, it's like nah.
So, rounding out the
Hold
Wait,
up.
wait.
Positive. Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Jango Fett on that water planet thing. What was that called? Cantomino, right?
Camino,
Camino.
El
Yeah.
Camino.
Yeah. That was cool. That was cool.
That's a car.
Oh.
El Camino.
Oh.
It could be the same as the planet. I don't know.
It
It was an okay fight, but it didn't last very long.
Didn't last very long, but I don't know. I was just Obi-Wan's the best man.
Obi-Wan.
Ewan McGregor, he is one of the few like actually good actors in the prequel. He was one of the best things about the prequels, really. And Natalie Portman's a good actor, but she was kind of like
Yoda, I think, was a
awful.
little old at that point.
Yeah.
And they were like trying to make him seem younger because,
But he
he'd
wasn't
already
really.
been in the first trilogy.
He was like 20 or 30 years younger or something. And he's like 900 years old, so it's like a year younger. It's like, wow, big difference. Except he was able to spring around, and then all of a sudden he was barely able to move in the next one. I don't know. So that felt like not very...
So the first two movies, they were okay. Well, the first movie sucked.
The first movie
The
sucked.
second movie was better. The
But
third
not
movie,
good.
other than the stuff with Anakin and Padme,
That was a good one. I like...
I don't know why the Jedi couldn't figure out that
Sidious was...
what's his name, Palpatine was
Sidious.
Sidious, and
Yeah.
well, Anakin didn't help. He never said, it's weird, but the Chancellor keeps talking about Sith.
Well, he did eventually.
Yeah, he did.
He ratted on him. After he basically completely revealed.
Yeah, after everything was like going to pot.
Yeah.
It's like, the Emperor or the Chancellor keeps talking about Sith. He knows an awful lot about Sith.
Uh-huh.
When the first time when he told him that story about Darth Plagueis,
It's not a story the Jedi would tell you.
Yeah, it's like, I would have said, hey, Obi-Wan, this is really creepy.
Yeah.
But he didn't.
Obi-Wan was gone during that.
Well, then he should have gone and told Yoda.
Yeah.
Anyways, he didn't.
So, the Grievous thingy, though, he was just spinning his arms. I mean, I don't know. That was kind of cool, but he was just kind of like windmilling. That was his strategy.
Isn't that the second one?
No, that's on the third one when
Oh, is that the
Grievous
third one?
fights.
Oh, yeah.
Obi-Wan.
Oh, yeah. He
It's
shoots
kind
him
of
with a
just-
blaster.
Yeah. So uncivilized.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
See, those movies just kind of blend all together to me.
Yeah. I did
Probably because I've played Lego Star
Mhm.
Wars, and they all kind of blend together.
Yeah. I did like Anakin versus Obi-Wan at the end. The
Yes.
one thing you can say about the prequels, they have good lightsaber fights.
Yes. Much better
Story-wise,
lightsaber
or-
fights than you see in any of the rest of them.
Yeah.
But that's because
I mean,
it was like the thing.
yeah.
These are Jedi in their prime, and Sith in their prime, so we'll make them like super fast.
And then in the new
But
movies,
then
they
it
just
kind of
fire
almost
movies.
looks like it's too choreographed. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Honestly, oh no, we'll talk about it later.
So the first three, obviously the first three, I think the third one's the best, in my mind.
Me too. Well, I would say that as well.
And like, yeah, because in the Yoda fight and the Emperor fight, he's throwing
Oh yeah, throwing all the
things
seeds
at him.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, throw this at you, and he's laughing.
Okay, the one thing about it, I felt like Anakin killing the younglings was a really quick jump.
Yeah.
He seemed like he was an alright guy throughout most of it, and then all of a sudden he was killing kids.
Well, I see, that was the thing. I never thought he did enough to come to that point. I
Yeah.
never thought.
That was like,
Yeah, so he killed all the sand people. Yeah, he did in a moment of rage, but I never thought he did enough to get to that point.
Yeah, me either. I mean, those kids did nothing to him. Although they did call him Master Skywalker. Before that, they're like, what are we going to do, Master Skywalker? And it's like, ouch. Never got made a master. He was salty about that. Nick Fury told him he couldn't be.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. But, the Clone War was over by that time. I never watched the Clone Wars, so
I never did either. That's not...
I can't tell you, because I think he was a master by that time.
No?
Yeah.
That was the whole thing. He was granted the rank... He was able to sit on the council, but he was not granted the rank of master. That was the whole thing. He was so angry about that. He's like, what? How can I be not granted the rank of master, be able
Wait,
to sit on the
wasn't that
council?
in 2?
That was in 3.
Is it 3?
Yeah, that was right before they sent Obi-Wan off to kill Grievous.
Yeah. So, hey, maybe that's what turned him evil, being called Master Skywalker. But I think, because he had his own Padawan in the Clone Wars,
Yeah, Ahsoka.
so...
I never really saw the Clone Wars either. I saw the Clone Wars
Okay.
movie. That wasn't very good. I heard
Right.
the Clone Wars was good, but...
The
Okay.
real movie. Now we get into the real movie.
No. We
Star
get into
Wars.
Rogue One.
Oh, Rogue One.
Because that comes before.
Now, there were things wrong with Rogue One because people say, well, you can't get invested in it because they're all going to die, and that.
I still got it.
But I thought it was really good.
Me too. I really liked, was it K2SO? Alan Tudyk, the droid,
Yes.
Alan Tudyk. That was really good. I enjoyed
Yeah.
that. Yeah. He did a good job there.
Yeah, he does a good job in Deadpool 2 as well. If you have a chance to see that.
And in A Knight's Tale.
I,
You don't know A
I've
Knight's
never
Tale?
seen A Knight's Tale.
Oh, it's amazing. It's with Heath Ledger?
I know who's in it.
Yeah, it's a good movie. You should watch it. I highly recommend.
I wouldn't watch it if I were you.
You should.
Anyways, so I liked that movie.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the story was good.
Me too.
It
you
was
know
well
what's going to
done.
happen, but...
You know what's going to happen in the end, but I thought that the way they led into it, and then right at the end...
But wait, that's just like the prequels. You know what's going to happen at the end of the prequels. All the Jedi are going to die, Anakin's going to become Darth Vader, Palpatine's the Sith Lord. You know
we
all
didn't.
of
We
that.
didn't know whatchamacallit.
You know what?
Order 66.
Well, you do know that...
we didn't know that all the Jedi, were done then, were killed then. We knew that there weren't any left. Cause
Wait, no, we know that Darth Vader killed them. That's what
Well, we didn't
Obi-Wan
know-
said. He
Oh.
hunted down Jedi and killed them. That's what Obi-Wan said, I think, in A New Hope.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So-
Obi-Wan would have had to have said that in A New Hope because he was pretty much.
Well, he was in the other ones. He's
Yeah,
just
he
a
was
ghost.
just a Force ghost.
Yeah. Alec Guinness. Good actor there, too.
Alec Guinness,
Great actor. Sir Alec Guinness.
Man in the White Suit. That's a good movie. It's an interesting movie. You've never seen it?
I've never seen that. I'm just nodding and being like, yes. yes.
Bridge Over the River Kwai. That's a good movie. That's a good movie. Alec Guinness. So anyways,
Yeah.
the real trilogy, starting with Star Wars,
Star Wars.
it had everything.
Oh, wait.
was-
Backing up to Rogue One.
Oh.
The coolest
Oh.
part in Rogue One, Darth Vader, when he's cleaning up after, when he's like coming into Princess Leia's ship, when he just slaughters all the rebels, that was awesome.
That was awesome. I thought the battle on the planet was good.
Yeah,
when
when
he
all
snuck in.
Uh-huh.
And then the...
And then you actually felt a lot for the droid when he like held the room and when he died and stuff. At
when
least
he
I
died,
did.
he sacrificed himself.
Yeah.
So that was good. And
Yeah.
I liked the big battle, space battle to get the shield open. I thought that was pretty cool.
Mm.
You know. So there you go. So that...
I've only seen Rogue One once.
Oh.
It was a good movie, but
Well, maybe we should sit and watch it.
yeah, we have it right here.
Alright. And... Ready. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so... no, we're not going to watch it right
Yeah,
now.
no.
We might watch it a little later.
Well, I think
Anyways,